This is Dr. Trashbag back with the Kugat Plaguefather campaign. In the previous episode, we took out one of the cafe legendary lords. I think it's Zalming? Something like that. Don't have them all memorized. I am playing with mods. Go ahead and check the description to see what I'm talking about. To see what they are, to see if maybe there's a mod that you would like to try out. Or if you have a favorite, let me know in the comments. Oh wow, there's a lot I could do here. Let's go ahead and take... What? I'm not already at war?
All shall fester.
It's really weird. Yeah, I'll declare war. I'm actually surprised I'm not already at war.
Desecration is coming.
Decisive victory. I could have leveled up my my guy, but
I bring
I don't think it was needed for that little garrison. Garrisons aren't that powerful, not in vanilla anyways. So again, I am playing with mods, and one of my mods is my buildings that give me units. They also give me like one extra garrison person, and it adds up, especially for the main provinces. Okay, so now I have all of Cathay mad at me, basically. In a previous episode, I had Kugath Plaguefather actually was taken out by Skaven. It was like multiple armies. And they just had a ton of range. Leadership, let's give it to some Nurglings to make sure they don't fall. And we can take a lot of damage because our regeneration is amazing. And we're spreading plagues really well. Okay, what does this give us? Infections, 2 per turn, a little bit of income, 1 more capacity for Exalted Heroes of Nurgle, a little extra growth. More capacity for cultists and plague ridden, and income from all buildings, local province. Heck yeah. So pretty much every province has at least one trading resource, and I have a mod where it gives a little extra something special for trade, because Kugath can't really, I don't even know if they really can trade. Everyone gets it, even the AI. So a lot of the mods that I play with, the AI get it as well. So for example, I'm sure you noticed that the major provinces, they have extra building slots. Well, the AI get that as well, and so you're just going to see a lot more armies on the battlefield, and you're also going to see a lot more higher up units and a lot more defenses and growth. Sorry, I had to go get my cat. She was pawing out the door. She wants to be back inside. It is hot here. I'm recording, what is it, July 16th? And it's been in the triple digits for like over a week now, and I don't see any relief in sight. I don't think we had to track this guy down, but I would rather him just to get out of my area. Alrighty. Ooh, we don't have Route Marcher with him? Yeah, I guess since he was the army, or he was the lord that replaced Kugath, I wanted him to be good at, you know, I really should have Fleshy Abundance up. I wanted him to have more combat skills. I was afraid that the Skaven were going to come back and try to deal some more damage. So now the question is, I want to go... probably want to go west, but I'm assuming these are all Skaven. So do I even need to go west? Oh, first of all, this guy, he doesn't need to be there. Let me focus on removing him. Do I have any other armies that can move? Okay, no, not really. So once Kugath gets back, I'll build him back up. Word save for Plague Bears. Man, it's going to make him even more tanky by like 7%. And then Exalted Plague Bears use Explosive Deadhead. Basically, I think that gives like extra damage to their range as long as they have 80% of their ammo or more. So it doesn't last that much, but hey, every little buff helps. And honestly, I was kind of excited for that in terms of the 7% word save. More growth in tempered climates. Yeah, that's probably good, but which ones are temperate? I would have to go and find out, and yeah. Glorious Rot, I think that's an important one. Yes, okay, so this, we get this ability basically for how much, like, Nurgle takes damage in battles, and so that's that little bar to the right of the screen when I have a battle. Right now I have that healing ability, which is really handy, but this will give me a damage ability, which will be really helpful. I mean, look at that. That's 62 to 125 damage per second for 18 seconds, and it can affect up to 5 squads. So yeah, we're gonna get that. Plague duration increase, that's also really good, and more weapon strength when attacking, 3%. That is amazing. Again, I am playing with mods, one of those mods being better technology for Nurgle. Nurgle just kind of got the shaft in terms of technology and buildings and things like that. All right, you know what? Let's try to be friendly. You know, if stuff happens and I become unreliable, I mean, honestly, I just don't care. So let's make some friends.
Are you a god? Blades.
If it comes down to it, I'll just attack him. That's fine. Hero not moved. Huh. I must have got a free hero. So Kugath will come back soon, and I'm gonna probably make Kugath right here, and then maybe use him to go south to get my long-term victory. I was gonna go north, but it looks like Skaven and Orcs are taking care of the dwarves. So I think I'm pretty good there. So let's move him this way. It's gonna take him some turns to get there. When will Kugath come back? Returned. Ugh. That is a long time. I really should be saving up for like tier 4. But I mean, this does give me more growth, right? Or is it I just don't have enough money? No, I also don't have enough growth. Okay. So again, there's that settlement thing that I was talking about where I get more building slots. And because of that, I'll have a better garrison, because each one of these things, well, here, let's go here. Each one of these buildings, they also provide me with kind of like one more unit for the garrison, and it's going to be kind of like the main unit that you get in this tree. So Plague Bearers of Nurgle here, I would get Forsaken of Nurgle. Here I get Plague Toads of Nurgle. So it makes sense what units I get. And apparently I didn't get these big buildings for this one. Interesting. Huh. Oh well. Well, we'll just go through in terms of... Ooh. Yeah, we definitely don't want to lose this building. And now I'm kind of at the point where I don't have that much money. But there we go. That's one extra building for them. And also got a mod to where it helps with Kugath's money situation. Because like here, we're probably getting like 30 or 50 gold. Now we're getting 200. And so we can kind of get a better economy going. And then as it goes up, it'll go up like another 100, 200 gold. Wow. Yeah. So it does pay to get to like a tier 3 settlement apparently, so that we can go through these other buildings here, get some real cash going. Oh, and I can still upgrade this one. Cool. All right, well, we have upgraded a lot of buildings. Let's go ahead and make sure that our plague spread. Pretty much every finished province, I am increasing how much our plague spread. This one doesn't have a plague. So what I do is I usually give them this one. It's nice and cheap. It's just like 28 infections, and it gives extra growth and Nurgle corruption. I think that's it. I could go around and like make sure every army and every settlement has a plague. Can I click them and just find out if they have the plague? No, I have to like actually go to them to make sure they have a plague. But now, since I have so many buffs to plagues, they tend to last so long. Well, this one only has 4. Interesting. That I usually don't have to re-put on plagues because they last for so freaking long. Yeah, you can't put a plague on a hero. That'd be interesting if you could do that and then just kind of move your heroes around and infect cities. I guess that's too powerful, and so they didn't do that. But that might be one idea for CA to maybe make Nurgle feel a little bit more powerful. Okay, so the Chaos Dwarves are obviously at war with the Skaven. They're claiming some more settlements. That's good for them. They need to be a little bit more powerful. I do have the in-game trigger to be, I think, around turn 60 to 70, if I remember correctly. And I did turn on the Chaos Dwarf in-game item. So I'm curious what that will be like, because that one is supposedly gonna be something different than just giving them, 4 to 8 armies. So I'm really curious what that's gonna be like. I also turned on the one for dwarves, for Skaven, for undead, and orcs. So around turn 60 and 70, there's gonna be a ton of armies to take out, but I have tons of plagues and tons of armies myself. I got a good backing of units as well. So settlement received a plague. Awesome. You received a plague. Great. So yeah, plagues don't seem to be an issue because I tend to spread them around pretty well. However, it just seems to be spreading amongst my armies and my settlements. I rarely see it, hey, it's spread to your neighbor, like your neighbor's settlement or your neighbor's army. Unless I purposely put it there, I'm not getting these random plagues on any enemies. But, that's still good that I'm getting those buffs. But I kind of wanted to see a little more there. Okay, so this area is going to be a little difficult because technically I probably need an army to go up this way. Oh, this one's red. So I'm probably going to leave this one alone and hope that Skaven go take it out. But this one seems to be a clear way to go next for this guy. Ooh, nice. He has a plague.
To touch a dragonborn is blasphemy.
Perfect. Hopefully they run away and like, oh, look. They have a plague. Why didn't the little thing tell me that they got a plague? That's interesting. Maybe I missed it in a previous episode, but I'm usually pretty on it in terms of checking that type of thing. Okay, so it is happening. Maybe it's just not telling me. Decisive victory. They just have a little garrison. Nothing worth looking at. I could sack, but honestly at this point, less than 2k? That's not even a building for me. We could sack it just to kind of get maybe a little bit more experience. Oh, did you see that? I got short-term victory. Because that must have been my 35th different settlement that I occupied, loot, sacked, or raised. So now all my armies get an extra 30 winds of magic. That's amazing because not only does that give me a lot more magic to use in battles, but it also makes sure that this bar is nice and full. And do I get any benefit from this? Okay, no, it's just a negative when I hit that. No, here we go. When it's above, You get extra melee defense and more campaign movement range. Okay, I actually forgot about that. I forgot about the benefit. I remembered the negative. Okay, yeah, that is a cool find. All right. Oh no, I can't take this settlement this turn. Shoot. All right, so now I got 2 more turns until Kugath comes back. Let's go ahead and send this guy down. I could do Force March if I wanted. How much more does that give me? Not much more, but a little bit. And plus I want to have a little bit more campaign sight there. This guy leveled apparently. All right, I'll take it. It's kind of hard to get this guy leveled up because when you transfer him over, he loses some levels. Okay. So this is, I click it and it gives more armor piercing weapon damage and more melee attack. And then this, more casualty replenishment and a hex. I like the ones that are more like passive abilities. I like passive abilities more because I tend to forget to click these guys a lot of time. So personally, I like the other ones a little bit more. I could go back and try to get this settlement. I could do that. Or I could let this army come back and get it. I think that's what I'm probably going to do. I'm going to let that other army come back and get it.
If I must. Decay brings life.
Okay, yeah, these guys are annoying. Yeah, they're raiding my settlement. Why would I not declare war on them? Now, one of them has a plague, but I can't tell if it's mine. Oh man, this is gonna be a freaking pain, honestly. But they're just gonna run away from me. Okay, these guys, for some reason, I thought these guys were archers too. They have a good amount of archers. Especially these guys. I don't have a good answer for these guys. I have 1 unit on a horse that can maybe catch them, and I don't think so. These guys on Rotflies might be able to catch them. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take this because, in my opinion, that battle is just gonna be annoying to me. It's not gonna be fun, in my opinion.
An offering of corpses.
All right, so he received a plague. It's kind of a shitty plague, honestly. It's not a good one.
The dead fertilize the earth.
I don't like this plague because it gives so much in terms of like defenses and stuff. And I think there's one where, yeah, Vanguard deployment. It seems interesting. I do get more leadership, more missile resistance. That Vanguard deployment would be pretty, especially if they have range or artillery. And then you have this one, which just makes them so tanky. So tanky. Chance of plague spreading an extra 7%. Oh, okay, they all kind of get that. Let's just go with my initial idea here and get that one.
The survivors will not live long.
Their survivors won't live long.
Talents.
Oh man. Alright, yeah, let's finish off Fleshy Abundance. This guy's kind of like my my melee guy. Yeah, I kind of wish they didn't have a leadership thing there. I wish they had something else like damage or health. It's kind of annoying in my opinion. Bloated Corpse might be nice because Kugath did get kind of focused down with missiles. Yeah, look how many freaking Nurglings I have at this point.
Who
because the buildings that give Nurglings, they tend to also be good defense buildings, so I tend to build them a lot. They give okay money in terms of economy. Oh yeah, this is the army that has the soul grinder. So this should give me another full province, I believe. Alright, so that one is one of the better. One of the better legs. Okay. Oh yeah, what did that building give? Wow, this one has like 3 trading resources. This gives me, well, what if I go all the way up? Factions, a little bit of money, more heroes, more income for local province, and more physical resistance for all armies. That's amazing. 2% is not a lot, but it all kind of stacks, right? So, you know, multiple settlements, multiple technologies, multiple skill points, and then before long, I just become a huge wall of just Nurgle flesh, if you will. Okay, nice. Yeah, let's upgrade some of these bigger buildings. That's another one of my mods. You can get up to tier 4 for your minor settlements. That makes them a little bit harder to take, and you might be able to get a few more buildings that you normally would not be able to get, type of thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and make that a little bit more defensive. Also, this warp stone type building gives, what is that, 6 extra units to the garrison, so that makes my my settlements a lot more defended. But yeah, even with all those extra technology buffs and economy buffs, I'm still it's still difficult to get all the buildings that I need. All right, we got a channeling staff, but I don't know if anyone can actually use it. Cool down for all spells. Okay. Yeah, you don't have a channeling staff. Let's go ahead and give that to you. Followers can pay movement range. Let's give that to somebody. That's a pretty good one. All right. So I think that's it for this turn. Let's go ahead and end it. We just ended turn 44. Now we're going to turn 45. So we still got a good 15 turns until the whole world goes to shit, basically, where undead and dwarves and orcs and the Chaos Dwarves will get a ton of extra armies. And apparently the Chaos Dwarves will get something else that's special. These guys are now currently my allies, so I'm curious, once they go into in-game mode, when that triggers, what happens? I'm curious what happens. They want military access. Okay. Yeah, so adding the Chaos Dwarves has really kind of changed Kugat's playthrough, because now he has 3 potential allies, whereas before he kind of had like none, like maybe a Skaven here and there. But now he has 3 potentially very powerful allies. And actually, I kind of want to do a Chaos Dwarf campaign next. Okay, that's just a hero. That's not an army. I wonder if the Chaos Dwarves will get frustrated with my Nurgle corruption, because I have certain buildings that upped the provinces next door. Settlement receives a plague. Settlement receives a plague. Ogre Kingdoms. Go ahead and pause and read that if you so wish to. I'm not a big fan of playing the ogres, but I like playing against them. Kind of like the orcs as well. Like, I don't like playing as the orcs, but I like playing against them. Go ahead and pause here if you'd like to read that. But I had a friend who he's playing the orcs while I'm playing the chaos dwarves. Which, yeah, the orcs is right next to me. But it kind of stinks in a way, because usually as Chaos Dwarves, you use the orcs to attack and get some extra quote-unquote labor. And so he's kind of removed that from me. So it kind of made my campaign a little bit more difficult, at least in the beginning. But, you know, I just moved my army to another Skaven or to a dwarf area, and then I was just fine. But yeah, it's pretty funny. We like to try to get people who are or empires that are kind of close together, so that way we can kind of help each other out. Yeah, I think for sure this one next. Yeah. Oh, chance of plague spreading plus 5%. That's actually decent, but it's 5 turns to get it. Missile resistance for Forsaken and Spawn of Nurgle. That's not bad. Destruction cost for infrastructure buildings. That's actually really good. Don't care about that. I kind of don't care about that. So what's temperate? Temperate sounds like... what did that say? Mountain? Wasteland? Wasteland, mountain, desert. Yeah, I don't even know where temperate is located. Is this temperate? This is jungle. Okay. What is this? Temperate. Okay, so we would get the buff at least there, and maybe some. Okay. So we do have some that are already here that could work. All right, Kugath, when are you coming back? One more turn. Okay, one more turn, and we will have Kugath. Oh, because this guy's blocking. Okay. Wow, he's taking a good amount of attrition. Do I have a plague that would really hurt them? I think this would really hurt them, and then this would screw up their range. So do they have a lot of range? These two are range. This guy has a little bit of a range component. Yeah, so they don't have a lot of range. I think I can take them just outright. He is level 13. I'm level 10. But I got 3 extra heroes, all kind of close to 10. He only has 1 hero. This is going to cost me 182 infections. That's not that bad. I thought it was going to cost me like close to 300. So that will affect their melee defense, armor, melee attack, leadership, missile resistance, physical resistance, and ward save. It's actually really good. Oh, I'm dumb. I meant to do this. Yeah, so yeah, that is 300. Okay. Oh man, I'm so dumb. Okay, whatever. Let's just attack. There's no reason to spend 300 infections for something that we're gonna just take out like right now, basically. We are getting close to the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to end the episode here. In the next episode, I will do this battle first thing in the episode. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel. And if you could, click on the 2 options that are about to pop up, and please view another episode. So views, likes, comments, subscribes, they're all free, and they all really help out the channel. And it also lets me know what type of content y'all would like to see more of. All right, y'all have a good one. Cheers.